everybody. Excuse me, and welcome to the wonderful world of football shirts, a football shirt podcast that is dedicated to all things football shirt. Some things not football shirt, just football. We love it. We love these little nuances and intricate details of things, and it kind of comes out in football shirts. Whether you are a collector who has been doing it for 15 years, whether you're just like dabbling and trying to get started, or whether you just like looking at football shirts that have got a certain colour to them, we're here for it. We love that. And we have a podcast all about it. It is our safe space where we can share our opinions without any worry of any hate. Can't do this podcast by myself. Literally, it would be too hard and it would be a terrible waffle. So it's a good job I've got my team with me. We are missing Woody today, but we have got back Ellen. Say hello.
Hi, hello. Nice to see you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Did you miss us?
Oh, yes. I did when I was driving up from South Wales to north of Scotland, and I went through your bit of England. I did. I gave you a nod on the way back, on the way past, even though I still had another 10 hours of driving ahead of me.
Well, we missed you, and we had Aaron on, and I think you would have really enjoyed his desert island kits and his choices of snack. I mean, I think Jake, you and I, we went a bit mental, didn't we? I ended up buying a pasty, and you ended up buying some lilts.
I've bought two different types of Fanta to try and find the one that's turned in what was lilt, just to try and get that taste back. I've had the blue tropical one, and I've had it's grapefruit and pineapple.
It's got to be that one, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's that one more than the tropical one. I mean, both are great, but yeah, just to get that lilt taste.
And I can see, Helen, you're drinking red wine, so cheers to that. Been a long day.
Cheers, Yakda.
Yakda indeed. And we've also got one of the most handsome men in football shirt painting. It is Jake from Art on Shirt. Say hello, mate.
What a group of us as well to choose from.
Hey, I haven't sent you the link yet, but you see ex-Wolves and Sunderland defender Jody Craddock, artist, he started doing it.
Yeah. There's some unbelievable... I mean, I love Jody Craddock's work as it is because he does some cool stuff. I know some people aren't too keen, but I think he does amazing stuff. Do you ever see that one with the Wolves badge made out of just shirts but painted? It's like, oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
man.
But I did want to say, stay away from my boy.
Like, no. There's plenty of room.
He's got a lot of stuff, but leave that area alone.
There's plenty of room in the scene, and there's some unbelievable talent out there. Whilst we're on it, shout out Matt's Drawings is number one.
Yeah. Okay. And talking of unbelievable talent, you're wearing a terrific shirt there, mate.
Barcelona this season, because they're playing tonight in the Champions League as we're recording. I don't think they're doing too well, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll gloss over it.
What do you think of this one today?
Yeah, cool, man. Is that a new one? Is that a new purchase?
Do you know what? This was Woody messaged me and asked me if I wanted it because he didn't want it. He's found the one Wolf shirt he wanted, so he offered to sell it to me. So I was like, yes, please. Wow. And I've said it before with these sort of like 90s Wolf shirts and football shirts in general, but we joke about how big shirts were back then. But the reason is because their sizing is so weird. I'm wearing what I think is an extra large, right? But it's like a tank top. There's no... As soon as I lift my arms up, it's coming up above my blooming belly. It's no wonder footballers wore like XL, double XL, just so they had the freedom to move within a shirt.
Yeah, they were odd sizings, and they changed for every shirt as well, didn't they? Whenever you get like an Umbro or a Puma or an Adidas, they're all completely different. But the one thing I've always noticed is the sleeves are always huge.
Yeah.
Sleeves are always like below your elbows.
I like it. This one's got a slight cuff on it as well, so it feels nice. Oh.
Yeah, anyway, is that like a tealy green?
Yeah, it's lovely, nice. Isn't it?
Yeah, I like it when Wolves go for that.
Yeah. I think it's fair to say that all three of us are feeling incredibly tired. I've just come back from a evening game, and it always surprises me when I play an evening game and you've had a whole day. You've done your day. You've done your work. I mean, it's half term, so I went to a farm with the kids and put in about 15,000 steps, and now I'm expected to go and play a game of football. Mate, my body is creaking. So if any of us fall asleep on the pod, don't worry about it. It's all good content. Anyway, right? Shall we move on? After we said, "Oh no," I tell you what, we won't move on. We will move on, but I'm going to move on by saying we are the wonderful world of football shirts. We are a podcast, and we are on all good streaming platforms. And it does cost a bit of money to keep this pod going. And if you are feeling generous and wanted to help out, you could go to buymeacoffee.com/shirts pod, and you can buy us a coffee. Be it if you wanted to donate £1, 10 quid, anything you feel fit. If you've got the spare change, it'd be great. And that would help us kind of pay for these streaming platforms that we use and hopefully get enough money to pay Helen, because that's what we all really want to do. Otherwise, you can just go on our Instagram page, our TikTok page, Facebook. You can like, you can share, and to be honest with you, interact. We just love a bit of interacting. We'll share these later, but at Shirts Pod, YouTube, we're at Wonderful World of Football Shirts. I'm at Evil Genius Rich. We've got Woody W1988, and also that 90s Premier League podcast. We've got at Art on Shirts, and of course we've got the brilliant www.crabsalem.com. Right, let's get on with the pod, shall we? And let's start off by doing what we normally do with some non-football shirt chat. I've got to try and find the website. It's either some non-football shirt chat or some non-football shirt chat. We love to talk about shirts. You guys, anything? I'm going to open the floor up. Is there anything that's come across your way this week, Jake, that maybe you saw that you wanted to talk about?
I really enjoyed the FA Cup weekend. There's some really cool games. Big shock with Southampton knocking Arsenal out, and really good money for it as well. It wasn't just a fluke, lucky goal win. They absolutely put it on Arsenal, which was really cool to watch. And I really enjoyed the West Ham Leeds game because it was just pure chaos. And obviously no interest in who wins and stuff. So you're just enjoying the moment and enjoying the madness. And it went from a team losing a 2-goal lead in the final minutes, questionable goals, and then a real young lad getting shoved in nets for penalties. And it's just, it was a really good watch. I enjoyed it. I know we sort of boo-booed the FA Cup for its lack of magic and stuff like that earlier on in the season on this podcast, but I enjoyed this weekend.
No, it's come back. It's good. And to kind of wrap it up in shirts, fantastic that we saw Southampton again play at home.
Oh, I mean, it's football shirt related, but following on, they might have to get special okay clearance for wearing that shirt in the semi-finals and final if they was to get there, because apparently they were okay up until that point, and then I think when they get to Wembley or something like that, they have to then they're only allowed to wear. I don't know about this.
What is it about the shirt that needs to be okayed?
Oh, so it was a special commemorative FA Cup winning shirt that they wore earlier on, from the third round. It's is it their 70-something? 70s
it's 50,
inspired?
50 years since they won the FA Cup.
Yeah,
right.
So it's a yellow number.
It's based on an Admiral kit, which was yellow with a big, thick blue collar with an actual collar on it, down the stripe down the side as well. And this one is obviously made by Puma. Sorry, it's not obviously, but it's made by Puma. It's still kind of replicating it, but then inside the shirt, it's got the names of the players jacquarded inside in the shirt, and they were only expected to wear it once. I mean, we spoke about this on the pod, just to remind people. They wore it once. Were they playing away? Because it's their away colours.
No, they were at home.
But then they've kept on wearing it because it's their special FA Cup shirt. So I suppose, I don't know. Again, the FA might be like, no, your home colours are red and you are the home team. Or if you are
it was
Man City were in blue, so
yeah, they should be okay. But it was due to, and I remember hearing it. They are only allowed to wear at this point the shirts which they've registered for their league games, if I remember rightly. But is this the most successful special one-off shirt that there's ever been released?
That is a good question. Football shirt historians listening, we want to know.
We keep on talking about it, haven't we, every time, because they keep on wearing it. And it was nice to see on the flip. It was nice to see Port Vale wear their white shirt again.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
It was lovely to see. I don't know too much about it, but a little shout out to Lincoln making it to the championship.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Weekend just gone. Listeners may remember it was about 10 years ago, was it now, when the two brothers that were in charge and they went on an FA Cup run, beating Burnley, I think it was, and Stoke. They went on good, and that the revenue they accrued through their FA Cup run was about 1.5 million. I think.
Wow. That's amazing.
That
for a
has
club
been
like that.
enough to subsidise the team and keep them and push them now, because they were non-league, so they've gone up, and this weekend they've just won promotion to the championship. So,
wow.
Fantastic story. Right, let's move on to talk about football shirts, because even though it's a bit of a quiet week, there are some things that have popped up and I would like to discuss. The MLS. It's been International Week, and we saw USA's new kit, and we spoke about last week how even though they're made by Nike, Adidas literally took over the whole stadium, and everyone was wearing the denim away shirt remake, which was pretty mad. Adidas have gone full, in my opinion, they've gone full World Cup for all their teams for this season, and their warm-up shirts. This is the Vancouver Whitecaps warm-up pre-match shirt, and because they're based in Canada, they have got a very, very Canada-heavy pre-match warm-up shirt. What do you think about this one, Jake?
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, have all the Canadian teams got the same one, just with different badges?
Yeah. So,
okay.
How many Canadian teams are there? 3 or 4?
Yeah, Vancouver Whitecaps, Toronto?
Yeah, Toronto. They've got one. Yeah.
But it's cool. It's nice. Maple Leaf just heavily all over in that red, that Canadian red, with a cool little white outline, sort of shadow outline, which is quite a nice little feature.
Stamp.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As far as warm-up shirts, pre-match shirts go, yeah, it's got that little wackiness about it, which a lot of teams go for. I quite like it.
Yeah. Okay. So if you thought this was very kind of like Canadian heavy, Helen, show us the American one.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
So Helen, I'm going to come to you. This screams America, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, I really enjoy the vibe that sort of North America have been going for. This really ties into other things we've seen, like the Kid Super range and other things. Like they're leaning into that kind of 90s grunge nostalgia. It all looks a bit homemade, street arty. I think it's really cool. I like this. I like this much better than that USA shirt reproduction that we were looking at the other day. I think this is what I mean by I don't want to copy. I want a reinvention, and I think this is nailing it.
It looks more complete, doesn't it? It looks more complete as well than that repo that was put out.
Yeah, I like it. I think I prefer the Canadian one. It's a bit more toned down as opposed to the American one. That's just me personally, but you can tell that. Because the World Cup is coming to USA, Canada, and Mexico, they've gone like a little bit extra, haven't they?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
We like it, though. Well, I like it. Which one do you prefer, Jake?
I agree with you. I think I'd go Canada over the US one. Like you say, a little bit more subtle, even though it's still a little bit crazy. But I like it. I like the black and the red. It's quite cool.
is nice, isn't it? I think, and Helen, I'm guessing you're going to go America.
Yeah, I think they're both cool. I'd love to see. Have they done any more? Like,
so
is there another one in the range?
These are the only two patterns, but all the teams will have this. So you just replace the badge. Some of them will have the sponsor across. Some of them won't.
It's cool. I think I'd go for the USA one, but they match. They sit nicely together. I wonder if people will buy two. If they'll buy, one of each, because they're nice to have in your collection, I think.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Segueing nicely on to things that are nice to have in your collection. We're all of a certain age that recognise a certain clothing brand, Hollister, right?
Right.
I mean, I don't think I ever went in there, but were they one of those cool shops in like big old like?
We had one in Solihull when I was growing up, and it was pitch black in there.
Yes, cool.
Very dark, strong smelling.
Yeah, it's
fellas with their tops off, right?
Was that what? Yeah, fellas with their tops off. Right? Is that what?
Well, I think Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch are like sibling companies, aren't they?
So, I've never owned anything Hollister.
I was always too old for this.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, me too, obviously. But I knew it existed. Let's just say that. And I know people would go and they'd always come out with the bag, wasn't it? The bag, it was either the Abercrombie Fitch bag or the Hollister bag, and people loved it. But this week, and it's obviously been out for a while, but up popped an advert on Facebook that they have started doing some kind of weird collabs with football teams. And there's no rhyme or reason to the collabs, but they're doing some things, and this is one of their Arsenal jackets. I could say this is who's going to buy that? Who's buying that? Who's buying that? Who's going to buy that? Who's buying that? One of the newer segments of this podcast, and not Abercrombie Fitch, Hollister are doing some football shirts, and bring up this Arsenal jacket, Helen. So here is my question to you, Jake.
Yeah.
Who's going to buy that? Because if you are an Arsenal fan, you've already spent your money on the Arsenal Adidas retro jacket, right?
Yeah.
Are you spending, now forgive me because I do have the price. Do I have the price? I know the T-shirts are 32, so I'm going to guess the jackets are maybe more in the 50s.
So the price of this was originally £99.
Wow.
It's now down to £69.30.
Okay.
Who is going to buy that?
Well, you know what? I think this fits a market perfectly. I actually think I think it's very good from them. Actually, my daughter's 16, and she is very, very into Hollister right now. Christmas, birthdays, just wants vouchers for it, and we went into a couple of the shops up in Edinburgh. It's completely changed to what it used to be back in the day. Like we've kind of chatted before, and it's quite dark, and it was quite strong smelling, and like we've said, and it was very sort of trendy on trend. We went into a couple of stores. It's completely different now. It is just a proper clothes shop sort of thing now. It's like where you can actually see the clothes that you want to buy. And I think it's hitting that age group now where they want that vintage clothes shop, that sort of retro inspired jacket, sports jacket, but they're creating them for their current audience that go into their shops. I think this Arsenal jacket's very cool. I think the other items that they've got for sale, such as the graphic tees, which do take on like a heavy 90s, so that Arsenal with the back print there. Wow. I mean, look at that.
So they've got that one. So what I find interesting is there doesn't seem to be a single style or motif that they're using, right? Because the Paris Saint-Germain one, which is the one I sent to the group, is a lot more cartoony and a bit more like French cartoon rather than Arsenal, which was like hyper realistic Karen coming out. Yeah. This one I find it doesn't. fit the PSG vibe, if I'm honest. Like, they're going for that really classy look, aren't they? And like Jordan and just kind of cool. But like this one's a bit more.
But that's
garish.
modern. That's modern PSG. This is
No,
proper
that's true.
This is
It was
proper
90s PSG, isn't it?
90s.
Yeah.
This is proper 90s inspired graphic tees, which are huge in these vintage sort of. I mean, I don't know what the term is. They're not secondhand clothes shops, vintage clothes shops.
People love these.
Yeah.
What are they called? What are they called? The t-shirts. This is the one I find mad though, because we've gone for that kind of cool thing. Now we've got actual images of Real Madrid players on the back of a hoodie.
Yeah, that one loses it at the edge for me slightly. I like it when they go real old school inspired, but these, like you say, you've got modern players. You can see Vinny in there, Mbappe, Jude. Yeah, that kind of loses its cool edge for me.
I did put a picture of another one, and Helen, if you can show the Aston Villa one, this one I love. This one I
cool.
really like, because do you know what? Actually, Jake, I'm going to jump on it. Like, obviously, I started off. The point of the segment is just to ask the question. I just do it with a joking thing, but actually, if I was a Villa fan, this is where you can wear your team stuff while still maintaining that kind of Hollister, rough and ready look, right? It's a stonewashed t-shirt. Obviously, the model's wearing it over the top of a hoodie, but even if you didn't, it still would look like a cool tee. But you've just got the Aston Villa badge, basic, nice and in the middle. Helen, what do you think of this as a range?
These are all licensed designs. So they're offering these hoodies and t-shirts and sweatshirts and all sorts that are all licensed to the clubs, which seems like a massive effort to go to. So it must be worth it. It must be selling enough and hitting enough fans to be worth it, worth paying that merchandising cost. I think this is really an example of how football supporter wear has gone so mainstream now that people are just buying this as part of their clothes shop, that they are putting together an outfit, because you can see all of them come with these like suggestions of what to wear it with, and in this case, like what cologne to wear,
what scent to wear with your Newcastle shirt.
I think that this is just exactly what we've been talking about when we've been talking about people wearing football shirts at festivals, that people are now choosing this as part of an outfit rather than because they want to show support for the team.
Yeah.
So the companies themselves are taking control of the football shirts you're wearing. So actually, what you're saying is you're probably going to see a moving away from wearing football shirts at gigs and at festivals, because the brands are wanting you to wear their clothes, but you're still showing football colours.
I think it is going to be like you can buy a band t-shirt from Primark or H&M. Yeah. I think this is where we're heading, that you're going to get more and more people wearing clothes that support a football team that have never supported that football team.
Okay. Yeah. I still laugh at when I moved to Wolverhampton, my first Nirvana t-shirt was bought from Matalan. I reckon Kurt Cobain is just laughing all the way to the dead bank. Do you know, I didn't expect to have as interesting a conversation there about that as I did, because I think I have been surrounded by football shirt collectors which probably don't like this, but that's not the market, is it?
No, definitely not. When you sent me the link, I've got to say, I went through, teams that I don't actually support. I don't think there's a Man United one on there. I think everyone, but I really enjoyed going through and looking at the designs and seeing what sort of they put on the back of those graphic tees, and they were all, like you say, they were all different. There was no following a template, and I genuinely enjoyed going through them all. I think they'll hit a market with that, with especially say 16 to 22-year-olds, definitely.
Okay, so when I say, who's buying that? Who's going to buy that?
Hey, look
Who
at
is
that
buying
Chelsea
that?
one. I mean, that's taken straight out the 90s catalogue. You know, when Woody posts up his catalogues, it's just full of them. And that Spurs one as well. They've done them. You've got to give them credit. They've executed the 90s, the 90ness of these shirts incredibly well.
I like this. So this is band T-shirts for the 20th century.
It's got a picture of the stadium on it. It's just cool, man. They're really good.
No, I like it. I like where this went. I didn't know how this bit of conversation was going to go, but I enjoyed it. I also like. There's a few of tournament ones, isn't there? Like a France '98 one, an Italia '91.
Yeah, clean, so really clean and fresh. Them jumpers clean. And stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. We see you, Hollister. We see you.
Check them out.
Helen, you're on mute there. You said something.
Yeah. I don't think I've missed Woody more than I do right now because he would be so angry.
You know what? I think he might enjoy some of them because of how 90s they are. Because he loves it. He loves it, doesn't he?
I really hope that he watches this episode and comes with a reply next week.
Which reminds me, we're half an hour into this episode, and I just wanted to touch on the fact that Woody isn't here. Last week, at the end of the episode, I did tease that we would be talking about international football shirts. And Woody got very excited / angry about something to do with Adidas. And I did say we would talk about it this week, but because Woody isn't here, I thought it's best that we push it back until he is. So whilst I'm not going to tease next week's episode, just in case he's away again, we will be talking about Adidas, Nike, and then everyone else in the next few weeks. But there was a topic that I wanted to bring up and discuss, and it is my love and fascination of the sash on football shirts. We have, for a long time, loved sashes on football shirts, even like before... even before you joined, Jake, me and Mark would wax lyrical every time we saw a sash on a football shirt, and it got really exciting. And so I thought it would be a good opportunity just to kind of have a quick discussion about sashes and actually to see if you wouldn't mind a little history lesson. Mm-hmm. I have a bit of a potted history over sashes on football shirts, but I do know some of the little the starting parts of it. So football shirts started off actually as just whatever you could wear. Back when football first started, whatever you could wear, and then actually developed into cricket whites. So you were asked to wear your cricket whites, and so to tell the distinction between different teams, you were either asked to wear the same colour cap, or you were asked to wear a sash across your white shirt. So when you look at the history of football shirts and you see those images, you always go back in time. I guarantee you that a lot of the time you will always see the very first football shirt for a team is a sash, a white shirt with a red sash or a blue sash. And that is just because that was the sash that you had, and that was the one that you would wear when you would play another team that were wearing white, because you were always wearing white. I thought that was really interesting. It was just a way to denote the away team or the extra team. Now, I did find this out, and this interested me. Jake, would you like to hazard a guess of where the first sashed football shirt originated?
Oh, God.
Now, I'm talking about the first football shirt to have a sash like built into the shirt, not stitched, not stitched, but not like attached.
So we're not talking teams just putting sashes on. This is the first shirt design to feature a proper sash.
Correct.
Oh, God. Oh, I feel like I should know this. International, I'm saying. Yes, no. Yes, no. An international
I'm not telling
team.
You anything, mate.
Come on, you've got to give me that, Rich. Give us a clue.
Okay. No. The answer was in 1887, Burnley were the first team to have a football shirt, which is a white shirt with a dark blue stripe going from the right shoulder to the left hip. Burnley were the first team to have a sashed football shirt, quickly followed by Everton. And actually, this makes sense because we actually see Everton repping back to it, don't we? With a black shirt with that kind of orangey red sash going across. But if I was to say to you, Jake, sashed football shirts, what continents would you really associate it with?
I'll go to South America. America. Think of some of the first ones which spring to my mind are River Plate and Vasco da Gama. That famous River Plate white and red, and Vasco da Gama black and white. They are just. We've got
an image of the Vasco da Gama.
Vasco one. Yeah, that one for me is a standout.
Bring up the other one, Helen, the River Plate one. That's the white one with the red sash and the.
We've got a number of. This one?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
That one is really popular within football shirt collecting. Right?
Yeah, it's like that 96, 97 era River Plate. I mean, look, it is cool as hell, isn't it? I think they reissued that not so long ago, actually, didn't they?
Most likely. Be stupid not to.
Yeah, it's cool.
And so, we see the River Plate badge within the sash. The Quilmes beer logo kind of going across it, the Adidas logo centralized. And what is the little pattern that's in the shirt, the jacquard of the shirt?
It looks like it's like the badge, the crest. I'm not too sure what the sort of free stripey, whether that's a nod to Adidas on the one side of it. I'm not too sure. Then. Yeah. So whether it's just an adaptation of the club crest or previous club crests, don't know.
And so this is their home shirt, isn't it? And then Vasco da Gama, which is the black one, this is their home shirt as well, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, they usually opt for the black.
Yeah, which is... and do you know what? The reason why I brought this one up and wanted to show you, because I actually have one of these as well, because I have a slightly different variation. You'll remember it, Jake. Vasco da Gama home shirt, but with the rainbow sash.
Yeah, that's cool. Did you get that as a mystery box, was it?
I did. When we won the Best Audio Podcast award a few years ago now, this was a mystery shirt that I won. And
that's cool.
It's lovely. I think it's the only sashed shirt that I own. I'm so pleased that it's this one. The quality of it is superb. I love it. I love the Vasco badge.
Yeah, I love how those colours blend.
I actually had the away one as well, but I moved it on. I really like it against the whites. But it's such a strong look, isn't it?
God, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like when you asked me that question, which ones for a sash shirt spring to mind first? They're just iconic. Absolutely iconic.
There are some sashed shirts that are iconic for the way they look and the history they hold. There are some sashed shirts that are iconic for the people that wear them. And Helen is wearing a shirt that's sashed and she is iconic. So that's this one. So Helen, what are we wearing here?
I'm wearing an Oxford United shirt from what year? 1999? 2019. And I think it looks great. I think this is a gorgeous shirt. It's white with a yellow and blue sash, which has got the big Singer beer logo in the middle that they really use to make it look cool. Looks cool.
Yeah. I like it when a sash is two colours. I really like it when they do that.
Well. Good segueing, because Helen also picked another shirt, which I also picked, and this is an absolute legend of the game. So this, I think, personally, we spoke about it before on the pod, but I'll happily talk about it again. Is this shirt as good if Dimitar Berbatov isn't wearing it?
Oh,
So for people who are just listening, this is the Fulham shirt, which is black with a sort of bronzy gold and white sash, and Dimitar Berbatov is wearing it.
Yeah, I like the way that they've put the little sponsor below the badge as well, so it doesn't break that band up. Because sometimes they can, like sometimes when they break the band up with an and then put the sponsor, and it's like not a complete sash. That's a little bit jarring sometimes. Whereas I think keeping the sash complete looks better.
Yeah. So this is another little kind of nuance that comes with sashed shirts. Is because Man City did the same, didn't they? They had a sashed away shirt. Sorry, I didn't give you a picture, Helen, but I didn't think about it until now. But they moved Etihad, the sponsor, up and made it tiny. And so there's a quite a cool element that they are happy to move the sponsor to keep that. But you've brought with you, Jake, a few where it doesn't go so well.
Well, I noticed this recently because obviously we spoke. We kind of teased about the whole Adidas shirt review, and I noticed Peru's home shirt this season, and they've got Peru. Oh, it's one of those ones. I mean, very similar to River Plate. When you think of a sash shirt, Peru instantly springs to mind because international football, they're one of the only sashed teams about, aren't they? Can't think of too many more off the top of my head.
There is one, and I can't think who they are. Guatemala, maybe?
Yeah,
I spoke about it before. They've got a blue sash. This is their new one, right?
Yeah, it's their brand new one now that they've only just released. And for me, it doesn't feel right, the whole extra bits added to the sash. I don't even know how to describe them because they've got a centralized Adidas badge, a centralized Peru badge underneath it, and the sash that runs across the shirt as it usually does. Within the red of the sash is this Peruvian traditional sort of design that they've got running through it. It looks great. That looks incredible that they've got this so much detail going on within the sash. But the sash itself kind of avoids the Adidas logo with a big little indent and then makes itself bigger to go around the Peru badge. And then as it comes towards the end of the shirt, it just flops out a little bit on the sides as well. And I'm not too sure whether it's part of a traditional sort of garment wearing that they wear in Peru, that they've got these little zigzags and these little shapes and stuff. I don't know, but it just doesn't look right for me.
Yeah. It looks like they're trying to keep it unbroken, but in the same time, they're breaking it. Do you know what it looks like? You know when you've got a blender, a whizzer, and you kind of have the chopping element that you put in? The Peru is the middle bit, and there's sort of like choppers that just go...
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, yeah.
The blender.
The little propeller.
Yeah, the little propeller, that's it, the little propeller. I always remember, was it Sensible Soccer when... was it Peru? I always remember there was a white with a red sashed kit. That was like on the loading screen.
Yeah.
The Peru kits. So you've got an old fashioned Peru shirt as well.
Well, this is the thing. They've released the old Peru shirt, and I believe even on the overlap last week or the week before, Roy Keane named this as his favourite ever football shirt, this Peru shirt. And I think it's available now on M&M Direct for like less than 30 quid. And this just looks so much cleaner and crisper compared to that. I know the badge is outside the sash, but still, it just looks so much cleaner than the new one that they've released.
Yeah. I mean, it's helped by the stripes and the retro element of it. Do you know what I don't like about it, though?
The badge.
And this is something I know I don't anyway, but I don't like sashed shirts that kind of don't go to the end of the shirt. So you see how this one ends around the hip?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of wasted space there. I prefer them when they go all the way down. But I suppose at the day, this would have been tucked in, wouldn't it? So probably...
Yeah, I guess so. So you wouldn't have really
to the waist.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually.
Yeah, like the rest of them, like the Vasco one we looked at, the one I've got, the the River Plate one. They do go down to the waist. Anyway, the one I was thinking of was Guatemala, and the reason why I love the Guatemala one is their home and away were both sash shirts, but like the pattern that was on the shirt of the home one was in the sash of the away one, and vice versa.
Okay.
Oh.
Which is pretty cool.
That looked nice.
Pretty cool Helen, fan of the sashed shirt in general?
Nah,
No?
I mean, you guys have spoken beautifully, and I'm really impressed with your research, but just stinks of PE to me. Like, put on your red sash, and like you say, depending on where they come across the body, too high, you look like a Thunderbird. I cannot not see Thunderbirds whenever I see the sash. Too low, you're on a hen do.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
Doesn't work for me. I'm not a sash fan. Seatbelt just looks like a seatbelt. None of them look good. And hey, you're right. These are some great designs that you've chosen, and they have worked hard to make them look classy, but not my cup of tea.
Do you think, like, in all honesty, like it is a really hard element to deal with, isn't it? Because it's not a half and half shirt where you can effectively have half of the shirt going one way, half the other. Stripes, they're usually equal space, so you can build a badge around the stripes, right? You can place it in the right places. It's very hard when a sash goes diagonally across because it does affect where you can put things on a shirt, and it does create. Reminds me of Jake Thierry Henry when he was playing at Monaco. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the white and red? Because, Helen, sorry, I'm just kind of explaining to you. Imagine your shirt you're wearing now, but instead of it being a sash, it's like the red was up here and the white was down here. So when you turn the shirt around, they had to, Thierry Henry, I remember going to see it in the museum of classic football shirts we've seen. Thierry Henry and the 12 had to squish over this side because it was white numbers and they had to fit it on the red bit. So it looked really awkward and forced. And
so I guess finding the balance in your shirt must be much harder if you choose a sash.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And there's a weird sort of military feel to it, like, I don't know, Boy Scouts or something that puts me off. But I bet that some people love that. That's what appeals to them about it.
Well, if you just bring up, like, say that the Vasco da Gama shirt that Jake had, the difference, say, like, it with the taping, the Kappa taping, it looks too much, maybe. Like, even though I like that Kappa taping, there's a bit too much going on. Whereas you compare it to the Fulham one, because Fulham's one, there's nothing. It's just two sashes stuck together, like to form one. Like the simplicity, like they're better when they're more simple.
Yeah,
Do you see what I'm going with?
I think the difference between those are, like, with the Fulham one, that was a special away shirt, wasn't it? So the sash is the main design element, whereas the Vasco da Gama shirt is their home one, where they have to have that sash. And maybe the Kappa taping was just to break that sash a little bit. So to sort of show, look, hey, this is our new shirt. We've got some cool Kappa taping. That sash bit's just a formality. Don't worry about it.
Can I just show you something? Oh, you might not even see this. I didn't even realise. So you've got the rainbow sash on the front. And I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I don't think you can. I don't know if you can see the light. There is a black sash on the back.
Oh, see, I like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's clever.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I like that.
I've never noticed that till just now.
That's
There's
cool.
a black sash on the back. That's so cool.
Black sash.
Is that our first black on black sash that we've seen? So when the team come out with their new black out shirt, it's like, oh yeah, well actually, this is a sashed shirt. You just can't see it because it's black on black. Okay. Right. I enjoyed that sash chat. And you know what, Helen? I appreciate your honesty.
Thanks.
Jake, are you still pro sash?
I'm a little bit. as in I take it each design as it comes. I think some of them, like I said, my main gripe of a sash is if it's broken and it doesn't look quite good, could look quite right around the sponsorship. That's kind of where the area is for me. If it's broken and they shoved a box around it or something like that, I don't quite like it. But yeah, take them as they come. I mean, I don't think United have ever opted for a sash of Wolves.
Apart from what I believe to be some original shirts, I have a feeling one of the very first shirts when Wolves were a team, we were white shirt, red sash, blue pantaloons.
Oh yeah. They don't count.
No,
back in those days.
I don't think we have. I have a feeling that maybe we had an away shirt that was a bit more of a limey green with a black sash going through it. But actually, the Wolves Foundation, which is the obviously foundation that look after kids and everything, they come and help support park runs in the area sometimes, and all of their merch are sashes.
Oh wow!
So whether it's a white shirt with a gold and black sash, or with a black shirt with a gold and white sash, cool. Harrison and Harper both have shirts that are Wolves affiliated stuff with sashes on.
But that looks cool. Good, yeah. I mean, black,
I'll find
gold and white are quite a good colour combo for stuff like that. Like Helen's white, yellow and sort of navy there for the Oxford. If that was gold and black instead of the yellow and navy, I think that would look a great combo as well. Good colours to choose from those.
Yeah. I think, Helen, you said military, didn't you? But I think regal. So that's why maybe the Fulham one worked so well. Like, there's something regal about the sash, isn't there? Because you can imagine King, what's his face, Charles having a sash to go and do a coronation of some sort, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, I like it. Well, I still like the sash.
Get in touch with your favourite or most hated sashes.
Yeah. I was going to say this. I was just about to say that, but I thank you, Helen, because you actually made me think, get in touch and let us know your most hated sash shirt. If there's one you don't think works, one that just doesn't fit right, whether the sash doesn't go all the way down, whether it stops, because there's a few of them that stop halfway, and I don't like that either. Like broken, unbroken, but with weird sponsors over the top. Let us know if there's one that we have not spoken about that you don't like. And, of course, if there is one you do like, get in touch with the show. You can reach us at @ShirtsPod on Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook. Or you can DM us all. Jake, for people that don't know and don't follow you already, I mean, where have you been? But please tell them what your handle is and where you can find you.
You can find me at ArtOnShirtsFC on pretty much all of the social media sites.
Cool. And we got any good stuff coming up?
Yeah. Some really good stuff. It's one of, I'm in a little bit of a waiting period. I've got like 3 or 4 quite exciting projects on the way in. So I'm just waiting for the shirts to come in. I've got something from the States that's going through export and imports, and it's just dragging out at the moment. So hopefully that comes in soon. I've just dropped the Samu for Porto shirts. That actually went to him. It was a gift. New Balance from New Balance. They got in touch with me and wanted to. He was a new athlete for them, and they wanted to give him a gift to sort of say welcome to the New Balance crew. And so he received it the other day, literally just before Easter. And was very pleased with it, very happy for it, and that sort of spiraled onto a new Balance sort of celebratory shirt. But I'm not going to say just yet. I'll wait till it's finished. And
exciting! That sounds really cool.
That's I'm so pleased for you, buddy. That's incredible, and I know you put a lot of effort into that Samu shirt because privately we've spoken a lot about it. So that's amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a cool shirt. Like I've never seen a Porto New Balance shirt before up close, and it's a beautiful shirt. So I felt like I had to do justice.
Good. If you want to follow Woody, you can go to WoodyW1988, where you can see his. What I love about Woody, and this might have happened since doing the pod, because I think pre-pod he was all football shirt. He's got his favourite places to take his photos. We joke about the car parks, but since coming on the pod, this guy, his collecting has gone mental. And I think just recently he posted with 3 of his Subbuteo collections.
I know, the greed of him.
Oh, I love it. And his sticker books, and the boy is starting to like delve into doing a little bit of artwork with Panini stickers as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Stickers, so that looks quite exciting. So you can follow him at WoodyW1988, or if you want to listen to some more football podcasting, that 90s Premier League podcast with him and
Jonesy,
thank you. Sorry. They just talk about retro football in the 90s and talk about glory days.
Oh, I've got to say,
Helen,
they've got a new. Sorry, just before you give Helen shout out, they had a really cool game on the last one. It was like name the shorts, which was just like I got way too into that. It was like it's like whose shorts are these and who's wearing them, and you're just like, oh no, and you're like just racking your brain full of them. God, yeah, need to get out more.
No, you don't. You're perfect where you are. Helen, if people want to find you, or if people want any help with producing or editing, where can they find you?
You can find me at crabslum.com. Or at the moment, I am producing voiceovers on the Crime and Investigation channel. So, any of you true crime fans.
Oh! Where can we find it, Helen?
Me.
Is that on... What number you got to type in on your Skybox?
You switch on your preview and press up for ages till you get really tired, and there it'll be.
Oh, amazing.
Alexa, what channel number is Crime and Investigation on Skybox?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
It's always the same.
What good are you?
Nice try.
I'm also sorry if I've just set off everybody else's little boxes at home. I'm at Evil Genius Rich. Little quick updates. I got about 81,000 kg left to go in my quest to lift. Yeah. Still, it's bloody hard work. It's forcing me to go. And you know what? It's all in a good cause. And I want to thank people that have donated so far. And I will push it a bit more. And I've got to do it all by the 4th of May, in which I'll be playing a charity football game at Bescott Stadium at Walsall. And just happy days this week, found out I'm doing another charity football game for Compton Care, and that will be at Shrewsbury Town Stadium. What's that called? What's Shrewsbury Stadium called, Jake?
They change it. They change it from whoever's sponsoring it. It was the Newgate Meadow for ages. Okay,
Newgate Meadow. That'll do, because that's what the old one was called. So yeah. That'll be exciting, and I'm doing that on the day before as well. So, Anyway, nice. There's fun stuff happening. Right, okay. Thanks so much for listening, guys. We really appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning of the show, or halfway through the show at least, any interaction that you have with us via YouTube, Spotify, or any other streaming platforms, or Instagram, if you like and share and everything and interact with us, that would be really good for us. And Helen, seeing as you've been away, please do me the pleasure in saying goodbye to all of our beautiful listeners.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. There we go.